A very good morning, class 11th. Again, we are back with our another phylum, that is our third phylum we will discuss today. But before I start with this phylum, and we will start with our description of this phylum, one major thing that please, it's very important to keep revising the things, right? Suppose now, because we have to do lots of phylum, so if you will not revise your previous phylum, then definitely you are going to mix up all the examples, you are going to confuse between the characteristics. So it is very important whenever you are studying these phylum, the first thing, read thoroughly, right? Second thing, solve objective questions. Third thing, keep or write their examples on a separate sheet. That is really going to help you to understand this animal kingdom. Believe me, this animal kingdom is not tough, not boring as many students they feel it. It's only the thing how you are going to sort out your things, that is most important, right? So third phylum we will discuss today, phylum Ctenophora. Very beautiful phylum. If you observe, see, sometimes in the night there is a in the sea waves there is a glow, sometimes white light is observed, you are able to observe, and that glow in the sea is because of this group, and this particular group is known as Ctenophora. They, because of their special property of glowing bioluminescence, this group is today we will be taking this phylum, that is Ctenophora. So let's start with the basic general characteristics of Ctenophora. Mostly exclusively they are marine. This is a small group of animals, you will find them in the marine water. Their common names, they are very famous for the examiners, for every kind of questions. They are commonly known as sea walnuts because of their shape. Because we are calling them because they live in sea, and walnuts is because of their shape, as well as they are also known as comb jellies. They have a plates like structure. They have 8 comb plates, and these, why we are calling them comb, because around these plates there is the cilia. This cilia arrangement around these plates, they give appearance of a comb like structure, so they are known as, and jelly is because of its structure, so they are known as comb jellies. Actually, teeny word means comb bearing, so they are having these comb plate structure. So because of their structure, they are known as comb jellies and sea walnuts. Their body development is diploblastic. They arise from two, they are developed from two germ layers. What are those germ layers? Ectoderm and endoderm. Level of organization which is observed here is again tissue level organization. Which level of organization is observed in your coelenterata? Again, that was the tissue level. Ctenophora, I already told you, it means comb bearing members. Members of Ctenophora, they have a structure which looks like a comb because they have a plate like structure, and around these plates there is the cilia arranged. So because of this Ctenophora is known as this group is known as Ctenophora. Symmetry, they are radially symmetrical. Body wall, because we said they are diploblastic, developed from two layers. One is the outer layer and another one is inner layer. Outer layer is known as your epidermis, right? Now, when we talk about epidermis, that is the outermost layer. Now, this outermost layer has two cells, one cells which are arranged on the outer area, which makes the outer cover, right? Outer layer पे जो cells arrange होते हैं, these are the outer cells. They make outer cover, and their function is very important. They are sensory. They secrete mucus, as well as the few special cells placed in this cover. These special cells, they are known as coloblasts, and they are also found in the special places like the tentacles. These coloblasts, they are very, very adhesive, glue like function hai inka. They help in capturing of food, because they usually they attack on the, basically they catch their prey. So capturing of food or capturing of prey में ये help बहुत करते हैं coloblasts. So they are placed on the outer layer, on the outer wall. So inner layer, inner cell, not the inner layer, I am talking about the inner cells of epidermis. Inner cells of epidermis, they are myoepithelium cells. जो inner side पे cells होते हैं epidermis के, they are myoepithelium. They function like the muscle cells. So outer cells, they make outer cover, and they are sensory in their function, and inner cells, they function like the muscles, and they are Ctenophora. Why Ctenophora? Is because of their shape. They are comb bearing organisms. Now, if we look at the structure, if we draw the structure of this Ctenophora, then how does this structure look like? First is we are going to talk about this outermost layer. This outermost layer which I am drawing right now, this outermost layer is called your epidermis. This outermost layer is, this is known as epidermis, right? Now let's talk about the other openings. That is, this is the opening. This is opening, first opening, that is known as mouth. This is our first opening. Now, which opens into your, this opens into, let's make me with the another color. This opens into pharynx. So we are making here pharynx. Okay. So this is our pharynx. This one is mouth. Then pharynx further opens into, that is stomach. This is stomach, right? This further opens into stomach. And finally, then they continue with the anus. They meet up to the anus. So there is a single cavity, that is the gastrovascular cavity, which completes with from mouth to anus. Now in the inner lining of this mouth, inner lining of this pharynx, which I am drawing with the green color right now, this inner lining of stomach, this is known as, this complete inner wall or inner lining, it is known as gastrodermis. This inner lining is known as gastrodermis, which is the inner layer, right? After this, there is now between these two layers, outer layer was epidermis, inner layer is gastrodermis. In between these two layers, what is the filling? There is jelly like structure which is filled, that is called your mesoglia. So between these two layers, there it is mesoglia which is filled, right? Now this is the stomach. Now there is a canal. There are canals which arise from this stomach area, right? There are canals. These canals let's make this passage. These are the canals. There are the canals which further there is the these canals, they join with these comb canals. They are canals which arise from the stomach and they join with these comb canals. And here few of the canals, they join with tentacles. So few of the canal which arise from stomach, they passage through the comb canals, and few, these are the comb canals, so and few join with the tentacles. So here total 8 comb canals are present, or you can say comb plates are present, and around these comb canals, there is presence of cilia. As you can see, I am drawing here right now cilia. So around these comb plates, let's draw them here also. Around these comb plates, there is present this cilia. Because of this cilia that helps these animals, this cilia help these Ctenophora members in the locomotion. Comb canal is very characteristic feature of Ctenophora group, right? And around comb canal, cilia is present, and total 8 comb canal, or you can say total 8 comb plates, they are present in the Ctenophora. That 8 is comb plates. That is very specific and characteristic feature of this Ctenophora. Please mark it and write it with the different color. So conclusion from this whole structure: inner layer is gastrodermis, outer layer is epidermis, and this gastrodermis, because as you can see, this gastrodermis is giving rise to these canals. And if I make these canals, from this gastrodermis, ये जो हमारी गैस्ट्रोडर्मिस है, इनर लाइनिंग, यहाँ से ये कैनाल्स निकल रही हैं. So let's make it this one with the, so these canals, they are arising from the gastrodermis. So these canals, gastrodermis, they have inner cells and outer cells. Inner cells जो कि आपके inner side towards the digestive system होंगे, और outer side which are towards the body wall, or you can say which are towards the epidermis. जो digestive system वाली side होंगे, जो आपका mouth, then pharynx, then stomach, उस side वाले cells जो हैं, that side cells, they are inner cells. Inner cells of gastrodermis. One more time. Inner cells of gastrodermis. They are very large. They are large in size. They are storage cells, and they act as special cells which are the germ cells. So they produce gonads, male sex organ, female sex organs, as well as few special cells of the inner side. They are called photocells, and because of these photocells, this phylum, that is Ctenophora, it shows which property? Bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is the property in which there is the organism, they emit light. This is the characteristic feature of Ctenophora. Ctenophora, they are largest animals to swim, to locomote with the help of cilia. Now, if we talk about their reproduction mode, they are hermaphrodite. They do not show asexual reproduction. Mainly, they are sexual reproduction type. Much more advanced than the porifera and coelenterata. Fertilization mode, external. Development, indirect. That is, larval stage will be, yes or no? Yes, larval stage will be observed. Now, the example of this group is Pleurobrachia and Ptenoplana. This is the Pleurobrachia. This is very glowing complex with the cilia, Pleurobrachia, and this is Pleurobrachia, and this is your Ptenoplana. Second member is Ptenoplana. See, can you see it? Glowing, glowing, glowing. Ptenoplana, because of their photocells. Where are these photocells present? Photocells, they are present or because of the inner cells of gastrodermis, right? So this is all about this Ctenophora group. They are diploblastic, they are your you can say hermaphrodite. Then what about more? They have bioluminescence property. What else? What is another characteristic feature of them? They are having completes. What is the number of completes? 8. They are having 8 completes. Around these completes, what is the special feature which is present, which help them in locomotion? That is the cilia. So Pleurobrachia and Ptenoplana, they are the examples of this very beautiful comb jellies. So this is all about our group Ctenophora. Next we will take another phylum in the another class.